The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday morning to everybody, man. What a day we're going to have today. Have the FOMC meeting getting ready to kick off today here in the United States. Markets are widely anticipating this meeting, and most importantly, anticipating this press conference from Powell to see how he's going to come off, right? Is he going to come off as dovish? Is he going to come off as hawkish? You know, we're not expecting a lot today out of the FOMC meeting in general in a way of rate cuts or anything like that. That's not going to happen today. You know, we're going to stay level today, but everybody's looking towards September, right? It's September, that first rate cut here in the United States. That's going to be the hot topic. That's going to be what everybody's looking at. That's going to be what the talk is. And he's not going to come out and say, hey, I'm cutting rates in September. You know, what he's going to do is he's going to come out, you know, and if he sounds a little dovish, then you know that rate cut is coming in September, and that will send the markets, right? I think that the markets themselves, as far as the stock market and even the crypto market, has a September rate cut baked in already. I think we'll hear a dovish Powell. I think we'll hear a dovish Powell today. I think that you know that September rate cuts will come in. The key after that is, do you get one or two this year, right? I'm of the belief that you'll get one. Some stock market and the crypto market is of the belief that you'll get two. I hope we'll get two, but I like to play things a little bit conservative when it comes to that. And we'll see what happens today in the press conference. Right around 2:30 today, you'll see the markets, crypto and the stock market, all trade kind of sideways until around 2:30. And then we'll see what's up. We'll see what's going on. You know, see where this market goes. But big meeting today, big FOMC meeting today. What's up, Junior? Chaka's in the building. What's up, my brother? How are you? How are you, brother? Hit that like button, guys. Yes, hit that like button, guys. Yes. We do got some crypto news to go over today. United States playing around with their Bitcoin. You know, it's crazy about what they're doing. Richie, let's go, baby. Let's go. But yeah, we definitely see the United States playing around with their Bitcoin right now. I think this is I'll put out a video yesterday about it, but I'll let you guys kind of decipher what you guys think about this. But you know, I think that this is one administration playing around with people running for Senate, right? I mean, running for the presidency. So I think that there's a mixture of both of this stuff going on. Got some XRP news as well. But let's go ahead. Let's get right into it, guys. Asian markets, they look good. They look good last night. They closed good. European markets woke up this morning. They're trading pretty well. I think everybody is anticipating this rate cut here from the United States. I mean, the FOMC meeting here from the United States, and the anticipation of the rate cuts in September. Not going to get a rate cut today, guys. Just not going to get one today. It will happen in September, though. I do believe that. But everybody's baking this in that they're going to be that Powell's going to be hawking, that dovish today, and really start to set the tone for these rate cuts. So you got the European markets trading pretty strong off of that. Got the United States pre-markets trading pretty strong as well in the pre-markets, but I don't expect any big moves until around 2:30, 3 o'clock today. You got Microsoft that came out here. They didn't do too well on their earnings. They missed on their cloud services. NVIDIA stock took a tumble 2 days ago, still down. All the AI stocks took a tumble over the past couple of days. I'll tell you guys straight up. I know we talk a lot about crypto, but can get into a little bit of the stock world. NVIDIA sitting where it is right now, right around $108. I loaded up at 102 the other day. I probably will add more Microsoft to the balance today as well. Given the fact that I think it's down like 7% this morning, and probably add some more Google as well. Nothing wrong with adding to your stock portfolio, guys. Especially NVIDIA sitting where it is. Think that's a great buy. You got IBIT, the biggest ETF over here in Bitcoin. Looks like it's going to open down today, which isn't any surprise, given the fact that Bitcoin's down today. The IBIT would open up down, is pushing the market. You got the Ethereum ETFs that only have 1 day of positive outflows, and that was day 2. Positive inflows, and that was day 2. But you have Grayscale selling off on them. Grayscale is going to run out of Ethereum here in a minute, and when they do, I think you'll see a lot more positive inflows into them Ethereum ETFs. But we talked about this before they even came out. Grayscale is doing the same thing that they did with the Bitcoin ETFs. They're dumping on your head, right? Grayscale literally is out here selling the hell out of their Ethereum ETFs, man. They are dunking on you guys. So that's part of the reason why the Ethereum ETFs are down. But Grayscale will run out of Ethereum to sell on your head here in a minute, and we'll see some more positive inflows into the Ethereum ETFs, much like we did Bitcoin. Same thing happened. I told you guys we're going to put this on repeat, and that's it's just kind of how Grayscale does things. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. It's kind of dumb, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. And then we got the crypto market. We're sitting right now at around a $2.38 trillion market cap. It's down, guys. The market cap's down. There's no doubt about that. Got Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at 60, sitting at neutral. We're parked in neutral. Came up a little bit since the last time we streamed, but definitely still parked in neutral. Before we get into these altcoins, let's go ahead and look and see how the meme coin sector is doing. It's not doing too well. Volume's down, market cap's down on the meme coins. Everything, the big boys, everything seems to be down when it comes to meme coin. Doge is taking a hit right now. Looks like it's down about 0.2% on the hour. Definitely taking a hit there. SHIB is actually hanging in there, not doing too bad on the hour, up about 1%. So SHIB is probably the best performer here in the top 5 or 10. Pepe getting hit on the week, on the day, on the hour. Call it what you want. These meme coins are casualties of the market, guys. That's all they are. They're just casualties of the market. Nothing fundamentally has changed with them. So I'm buying. Dog with hat sitting at $2.28. Down about 0.4% on the hour, 2% on the day. Definitely taking a hit there. Floki's been getting hit, man, for about a month straight. Floki has definitely been getting hit. I've been kind of dollar cost averaging down in the Floki. I think Floki's going to have a big run up, and the further it goes down, the further run it's going to have to the upside, I think. So I've been kind of hanging with Floki for a little while. And I don't know. For some reason, I just think that Floki's going to have a nice run. Brett over there on base sitting at 12 cents right now. Uh, down about down about 0.4% on the hour. Got pretty hit pretty hard overnight. Down around 6.3, 6.2%. Down 7% on the week. Brett gets to 11 cents. I'll start to add a little bit more to my Brett bag. I think Brett is a mover here in the top token. So get down around 11 cents. I'll start to add some more to my Brett bag. But yeah, kind of the top meme coins there where they're at. They're getting hit. They're getting hit pretty good. You got Bitcoin sitting at 66,000. Get ready to drop into that 65,000 dollar mark. It's going to drop down to 65,000 at some point here real soon today. But I do expect a run on Bitcoin and Ethereum going into the late half of this week, second half of this week, given all of the positive catalysts that we have going on, and we'll get into some of them. But I do think that this is a anticipation of the FOMC meeting to this afternoon. So I do think that Bitcoin's going to drop down into that $65,000 mark. It's almost there right now. Definitely not performing well at all right now. Ethereum, same thing, 3,300. Definitely down. Down on the hour, down on the day, down on the week. Call it what you want. Since the Ethereum ETFs launched, it definitely has not performed well. But Ethereum, I believe, is getting suppressed by the big institutions. If you look at the disparity between Ethereum and Bitcoin, if you look at where Bitcoin's sitting at 66,000 right now, Ethereum should be way higher than what it is. I think this is pure manipulation when it comes to the ETFs in the buying pressure there from the big institutions. I think that they're suppressing the price on purpose when it comes to Ethereum, but that dam will break at some point. So I do continue to buy Ethereum on this downturn. BNB sitting at $585 right now. It's up on the hour. It's up on the day. And this is what I'm talking about, the Ethereum price getting suppressed. When you look at BNB, it's up, and Ethereum down, and Bitcoin's down. Well, who owns the majority of the Ethereum and the Bitcoin? It's the big institutional investors, and the suppression is real. You look at Solana, same thing, $182. Solana's gonna have a big run here pretty soon. It's down on the hour just barely, but look at it, it's up 1% on the day, right? So XRP is making a monster run here with some news coming out from XRP, sitting right now at about 65 cents, up about 4.7% on the day. And we'll get over here we'll move right over here because we're going to talk about that in a second. Right here, XRP surges 7% on this Ripple's SEC settlement hopes this week, next week. Probably looking at a settlement for XRP is the sentiment that's going on out there. But here's the problem with it right here. 600 million tokens unlock, right? Yes, we're going to probably get a settlement this week, next week, somewhere up in there late this week, early next week. Probably is what it looks like. But here's the problem, man. 600 million tokens getting ready to come unlocked. This is why I keep saying on here, some of the people from the XRP community have commented. They don't like me talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. I don't care. I think I'm right. This is why the escrow account, the judge needs to go ahead and tell them guys to get rid of that escrow account. Because with every piece of good news, you can't have this happen. You just can't have this happen. And it seems to happen all the time. XRP Ripple will get some great news about the case and run and want to run, and then you have this 600 million tokens become unlocked. This is always hanging over XRP's head. This escrow account, it's always hanging over XRP's head. It's always sitting there. It's always that negative sentiment around XRP. Just I hope the judge just tells them that they have to go ahead and burn that whole escrow account. I think the XRP holders themselves would benefit from that. Just can't have it. If you want a monster run and you really want this thing back to get back to all-time highs, and you really want this thing to really move, you can't have the massive unlocks every time you get good news. But yeah, it's been on a massive run, massive run, massive run. Loving where XRP is right now. We looked at Doge. You guys know I like Tone Coin. It's definitely down. Up on the day though, 2%, not bad. I think Cardano, man, Cardano's setting up for that nice run, the second half of that bull run. I think Cardano's going to perform well. You can see it's up on an hour. It's kind of just, Cardano's doing what Cardano does. It doesn't really move a lot, but I think it's in for a nice run. Maybe not right when the bull run hits in full force, but that second half, like it did last time, right? AVAX, which I think is probably one of the most undervalued cryptocurrencies on this board here in the top 15. AVAX sitting at $26.18. When you look at it, it's down on a day 2.7%. I think it's one of the most undervalued cryptos out there right now, and we'll get into this here. You look at AVAX, and the California DMV puts 42 million car titles on the AVAX blockchain, guys. So you got California DMV now using blockchain technology for their DMV purposes, and they're using the AVAX blockchain, right? And AVAX has made tremendous gains into real world assets, and they made tremendous gains into the gaming sector. And this is why I keep saying it's one of the most undervalued cryptocurrencies on the board in that top 15. They just continue to make these partnerships. They continue to roll these things out. They continue to just silently in the background expand their user base, especially with gaming and especially with real world assets. So definitely love it where AVAX is, and I've been loading up on AVAX lately. During this pullback, I gotta say the most tokens that I bought is probably AVAX. When it comes to percent bought, it's probably AVAX. Just for these reasons right here, right? So definitely think that AVAX is probably, I say it all the time. Anything under $40 is probably a bargain for AVAX. So we're there. We talked about SHIB, Bitcoin Cash, whatever. Polkadot, another one that I think is probably one of the undervalued tokens on this board, sitting under $6, sitting at $5.55. Massive technology, massive, just the new Polkadot 2.0 that's coming out. All this stuff is just tremendous. The interoperability features with Polkadot are just tremendous. But Polkadot falls down when it comes to community and marketing, right? As they just don't have that yet. But Polkadot will run. Chainlink sitting at $13.31. I think is a tremendous buy here as well. When you talk about real world asset tokenization and you talk about all that stuff, Chainlink is definitely probably leading the way here when it comes to real world assets and that Oracle system on all of the EV compatible blockchains. Chainlink is probably the leader in the clubhouse there, and you'll see a massive run on Chainlink. Chainlink is another one I think is getting suppressed purposely. Matic, you guys know I sold off on my Matic. You guys know how I feel about Matic. Just very, they're underperforming this whole market. And they have great technology. They have a great blockchain, but the volume is just not there. Caspa, we talked about it, guys. I told you that Caspa was going to come up here and it was going to take over Matic's spot as the next next blockchain, right? You look at where Caspa's sitting. It's sitting right now at 20 cents, almost at its all-time high, right? It is absolutely killing it right now, right? Up on the hour, up 5 points, up 5% on the day, up 12.2% on the week. Caspa is absolutely smoking it right now. Caspa is probably the hottest blockchain on the market right now when it comes to uh, rolling out. I mean, actually having a hype behind it, right? Caspa is probably the hottest blockchain out there right now. It will flip Matic, right? It's going to flip Matic. You're looking at probably what 4.8 billion versus 5 billion. It may actually flip Matic this week, and when it does flip Matic, there's really no turning back for Caspo. But we talked about this, and I told you guys this when Caspo was down in the in the 30s, right? I said it's going to take Matic's spot, and here we go. Here we are. They're sitting side by side almost right now. Caspo will outperform Matic. Caspo will outperform Matic not only by a little bit, but by a lot. And that's now FUD on Matic. They're doing whatever they're doing over there. Their promotions, their use case and all that is great, but they just can't drive any traffic. And Caspa has the traffic. They have everything that they need going on right now. And when you look at a market that's this far down, and you look at a project like Caspa that's sitting at 20 cents, close to their all-time highs, look, the numbers are the numbers. Everybody else is underperforming. Caspa's overperforming in a market that doesn't have a lot of cash in it, right? And so you can see where the money's flowing, right? The money's flowing out of some of these blockchains and right into Caspa. And you follow the money. I don't care what anybody tells you. You follow the money, and here's where the money is. It's definitely flowing into Caspa and out of a lot of these other blockchains. We talked about this though. This is going to happen this week. Caspa is going to flip Polygon, and it'll probably never go back. You know what I mean? Once it flips it, it'll probably never go back. Just the way of the world. Some blockchains make it, some don't. And right now, Matic's in trouble. Pepe, we looked at Pepe. It's turned around on the hour. It looks like it wants to get to some positive news, some positive movement today. So definitely, you guys know how I feel about Pepe. I think Pepe is going to flip SHIB to be the number 2 meme coin on the board. Just think that that's going to happen. It needs to happen. It probably should happen, and it probably will happen. Internet computer sitting around right here at 890, still underperforming, guys. You guys know I own an internet computer. I own a lot of internet computer, but the fact of the matter is here, it's underperformed the market by a lot. So we'll see if it can get some legs and turn itself around. XLM with some positive movement here. We talked about XLM needing to be at $10 at 10 cents. It's there, sitting at 10 cents, up 0.3% on the hour, 3.5% on the day. So XLM, XLM and XRP seem to run together. They seem to be connected. So as XRP starts to run, I think you'll see XLM start to run as well. But yeah, XLM showing a lot of strength in this market that's weak. So, I mean, here we are. Trying to get down. Let's see where. Let's see here. Chronos is at today. Chronos sitting at 8 cents. Boy, man, Chronos in trouble, man. I call it like I see it. You guys know I'm a huge holder of Crow. Crow's in trouble. Even in an up market, and even in an up market, Crow has really underperformed the market this whole cycle, and it continues to sitting at 8 cents. Boy, that's a bummer. I thought that we would get some legs with Crow. thought we'd get some legs with Crow here over the past month, and we just haven't seen it. Crow's another one. We gotta have to look at Crow, kind of like, we're gonna have to evaluate Crow kind of like we're evaluating Matic, right? Is what's the potential upside to Crow? I think I always thought that Crow could get back to $1, right? I mean, it break its all-time high and get to $1, right? I'm not so sure about that anymore. I'm not so sure that can happen, unless they're coming out with some catalyst here, that that's really going to push this price. The Kronos blockchain has not pushed this price. Actually, the Kronos blockchain has underperformed when it comes to blockchains. Something kind of terrible. It's been, let's just be honest, it's been a disaster, right? There's very little volume over there. There's very little meme coins over there. There's very little anything pushing volume over there, right? And when you look at how big crypto.com is, the fact that they can't push that blockchain is very, very disturbing, right? You look at somebody like Caspa, who probably has a quarter of the budget that crypto.com has, and what they're rolling out and how they're pushing their blockchain, how they're pushing their project forward. And then you turn around here and you look at Crow. You got to start to scratch your head and wonder what the heck's going on over there. You really have to, because I'm a big holder of Crow. I hold a lot of Crow. I gotta tell you, I'm getting a little concerned with Crow. Getting a little concerned with crypto.com. Not as an exchange. Let's get that straight. Not as an exchange, but as a blockchain in the ability to move that token. I'm getting very concerned with where that price action is going to go. As well as everybody should take a look at that. Like, we got Jasmine here. We'll talk about Jasmine in a minute. Sitting at 2.9, down on an hour, down on a day, up on the week. Jasmine's holding strong in this market. Jasmine's holding pretty strong in this down market. So we kind of like where Jasmine is right now. Obviously, coming over here to the bubbles on the day, we don't really have a lot going on. There's a lot of red. There's blood in the streets, and we're gonna eat this blood, right? I've been eating, like I told you guys, Avalanche. I've been adding to my Ethereum bags. I don't hold a lot of BNB. I do hold some, but not a lot. Been adding to my Solana. Holding off. I really haven't added to XRP because XRP has actually been performing pretty well. I have added a little bit of Brat. Added a little bit of Caspa down there on that 12-cent level. When it was, at 17-cent level when it was down there. Definitely added some more Polkadot to my bag as well. Did add a little bit more Chainlink to the bag. So, we're rolling okay, man. We're doing okay. Damn, I'm missing the chat, man. I'm over here running my mouth, missing the chat. Let me catch up. Let me catch up here, man. I'm missing everything, man. Hold on. I'm over here running my mouth. I'm missing the chat, Junior. Chaka. I'm gonna have to skip down. I missed a crap ton of chats, man. Sorry, brother. Hey, yo. Yeah, Chaka's in the building, baby. What's up, Chaka, man? I ain't seen Chaka in forever, man. What is up, my brother, man? What is going on? Let's see here. Bobby, how are you? See you guys pushing your tokens. Junior. Big Watch dudes in the building. What's up, Big Watch? What's up? What's up? Heat. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, big. Good morning. What man? You guys living that Necco, baby. I'm just so happy for Chaka, man. I tell you guys all the time, man. He's doing his thing, man. Living his dream over there, man. I gotta appreciate that, man. Gotta appreciate that, man. Wish you would have launched on base, though. Wish you would have launched on base. Come on, Chaka. Launch on base, man. Launch on base, man. Love the base chain. FOMC meeting is gonna be big today, guys. It's gonna be big, man. We need that Necco on base, man. We need that Necco on base, man. Base. I gotta catch up, man. Sorry guys, I gotta scoot to the bottom on you guys. I gotta catch up. Seiko with the $50 bomb. What's up, my brother? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's FOMC day today, Seiko. That's what's up, baby. Happy Wednesday to you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Selmo. But yeah, we FOMC meeting today. Where the hell is Ken? Somebody got to reach out to Ken. Where the hell is Ken? There's Ken. That's what I'm saying. Where you at, Ken? Where you at? Where you at, baby? There he is. There he is. There he is. Ken been in the cup for a couple days. So what's up, Selmo? What's going on, my brother? Yo, I just been over here running my mouth. I've been missing the chat and everything, man. My bad, guys. My bad. But yeah, Ken, we was looking for you on Friday too, brother. We was looking for you, man. Yeah, so like that's what I've been buying, guys. I actually might buy some more Jasmine today. Might buy some more Pepe too. But here you go. I put a video out about this yesterday, but I wanted to talk about it here. The SEC, intends to amend its complaint in the Binance case. So if you remember the Binance case, the SEC came out and said that there was 10 tokens that were securities, right? That Binance was selling that they deemed securities. There was Solana, there was Matic, there was Filecoin, there was a bunch of them, right? These 10. And now they came back after an argument in court in July, and they came back and said, because they got their butt kicked in court. The Binance defense team came out and kicked their butt in court. Like it was a slaughter. And now they came back out and said, well, no, we're going to amend that. And we're going to say that these aren't securities and that they weren't selling securities on a third party platform. Right. So basically the exchange wasn't selling securities. Right. So by doing that, they basically are now saying that these 10 tokens, they no longer deem securities. Well, why is that important, right? Well, one, because when they did that, them 10 tokens got delisted from a bunch of exchanges, including like Robinhood, places like that, right? Which absolutely killed their value, right? It killed their volume. It went way down. And now these guys can get relisted on these exchanges, start getting traded again, and hopefully increase their volume. I mean, if you look at Filecoin, from the day that happened, Filecoin has absolutely been getting murdered. It's been getting slaughtered in this market. So maybe people that are invested in Filecoin can now start to see some more returns on their investment. if these things start to get relisted, Solana, it's been able to recuperate, right? It's been able to hold this off and move itself forward with the meme coin volume that is put through the blockchain. It's been able to, stay relevant even amidst this filing, right? So when you look at this, Nvidia, yeah, Selmo, you missed it. I was talking about Nvidia when I first opened up. I bought Nvidia yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. I can't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday. Around 102, I added a bunch of Nvidia to my stock portfolio because Nvidia got hit pretty hard. It's way down. It's not going to stay down there. Probably going to add some more Microsoft today because Microsoft down as well. All the big tech is down. So I added some Nvidia right around 102. It seems to be right around 108 in these pre-markets right now. So not doing too bad on that investment that I made. But definitely added more Nvidia. I might even add some more AMD because AMD's down as well. And it seems like it's all the big techs are down there because they're missing these inflated numbers that they came out with in Q2, Q3, Q2. And when it comes to these earnings in Q3, they're missing their target, right? Tesla's also way down, right? Tesla got hit pretty good. I'm not looking to add any Tesla right now, but if it continues to go down, I may add some more Tesla. And when you look at Tesla just had a big recall on one of its cars yesterday, I think. So you're probably looking at that stock even dipping even lower than what it is right now. So I may go in and add some Tesla. But Nvidia is that play right now on the stock market. Nvidia is that play. But getting back to this court case right here, this is what's important, right? Because the judge now doesn't have to rule whether or not these tokens are securities or commodities. It takes that off the table for the judge, and that's big. That's big. Takes it completely out of the court's hands. Now, maybe, hopefully, the government does something about this and starts to come out and make some common sense over cryptocurrency regulations and cryptocurrency, where they're at. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But SEC got their butts kicked in court again. They got whopped. They got walloped good, too. Here's the other one. I put out a video about this yesterday, too. Here's the United States government playing. This is my opinion. You guys can tell me what your opinion is. I think the United States government here is playing around with this election, right? You got the U.S. government moves $2 billion worth of Bitcoin to a brand new wallet it created, moved it over there, going to sell it off. It's going to sell it off on the open market. It's going to happen. And this is the same thing that Germany did. It created all of these wallets, moved their Bitcoin into all of these new wallets, and then sold them off. But it's funny that the United States government is moving $2 billion worth of Bitcoin into this new wallet 2 days after Trump spoke at the Nashville Bitcoin conference and said that he would never sell Bitcoin, to turn it over to the Treasury and lock it up basically forever. And then you had the third party candidate saying the exact same thing, that they would turn it over to the Treasury, lock it up, and also buy Bitcoin every single day until they got to 16% of the Bitcoin reserve, kind of like they own 16% of the gold reserve, right? They'd match it, right? So this seems to me kind of odd that 2 days after that they're looking at selling $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. Is this an attempt to kind of take that argument off the table? I think so. I think that one administration is playing around with the other administration. But the problem here is that as these guys are playing these games, who gets hurt? The investor gets hurt, right? The investor gets hurt. This is crazy. Yo, have a good one, Junior. Have a good one, my brother. Have a good one. But this is crazy because who gets hurt? The investor gets hurt as we play these games. In my opinion, is that we're playing games here. You guys can tell me what you think if you want, but as we play these games, we get hurt. You drop $2 billion worth of Bitcoin into the market right now. Um, it's gonna it's going to hurt the Bitcoin price. And when you hurt the Bitcoin price, you hurt the price of the overall crypto market. It's going to go down. Make no doubt, the market moves as Bitcoin moves, right? So, if this to me is just absolute craziness. It's a political game that ultimately is going to hurt us, right? I necessarily don't, and you don't have to be on the political spectrum to see what's going on. In my opinion, to see what's going on here, it's just why are you moving $2 billion in Bitcoin? Why are you moving all this money? Why are you selling Bitcoin right now, anyways? Right? Like that it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make any sense outside of the political atmosphere, right? Unfortunately, this is the world we live in. Unfortunately, because we get hurt, right? Right? We're the ones who get hurt. Uh, Coming over here, let's look at some of the DeFi tokens that we got going on. We got Miggles over there on the base chain, sitting at 4 cents right now. Took a dip, man. Took a dip like everything else. Looks like it wants to perform okay today. Looks like it wants to put in a green candle today, but definitely took a little bit of a dip as the rest of the market did. Crash, uh, I like Crash as well, sitting at 208 right now, about a $9 million market cap, holding up pretty strong in this market. When it comes to where this market, how this market has been turning on a downturn here, definitely has been holding its own during this downturn. And I like to see that out of a smaller market cap token, that it can hold up when the market's under pressure. I like to see that, because usually when the market's under pressure, you see these lower market cap tokens, and they go down, they dip, and they dip hard. Um, but Miggles and Crash so far has been holding up somewhat decent in this market. Obviously, Miggles took a step backwards, right? Definitely took a step backwards. Um, but during that step backwards, you make a choice. You either buy or sell, right? Um, I think I bought more Miggles the other day. I didn't buy any past 2 days. So Toshi, same thing. Been holding up okay in this down market. Not bad, not bad. Not great. Definitely not great. Um, I don't think we're going to see any of these lower market cap tokens actually perform really, really great in this particular market. Cheeks was absolutely doing okay though. Um, let's see here. Bonk, where are we at with Bonk? Where are we at with Bonk? How is Bonk holding up? Bonk's not doing bad. Bonk's not doing bad at all. Here in this market, Bonk's not doing bad. Uh, sitting sitting here at about, what is that, 1.7 billion? Yeah, $1.7 billion market cap. Not doing too bad. Okay, Bonk. I see you over there. Uh, love the Bonk bags. I think Bonk. You guys know how I feel, man. I don't gotta keep saying it. Bonk, Pepe, Dog with Hat, Brett. I think are all gonna make massive, massive, massive runs during this bull market. Massive. Um, I think that Pepe is gonna mint millionaires like you haven't seen before. Uh, I think Bonk's not too far behind, and I think And I think Brett's gonna be right there. Brett's gonna be right there. Um, see here, we got Pepe. Uh, so at 4 zeros 1 4 zeros 1 1 3 4, not bad. 4.6 billion dollar market cap, not doing too bad. Not doing too bad, guys. Um, do like Pepe to recover here. Looks like it wants to recover. Where's that? Where's that high at? You guys think we're gonna see an all-time high next month in Pepe? You guys think we're gonna see an all-time high? I think we might. I think we might see an all-time high in August for Pepe. Uh, if we can get these rate cuts in no, I'm sorry, in September. I think we may see an all-time high for Pepe in September. I think if we can get these rate cuts moving, um, and we can get Grayscale to quit dumping their Ethereum on the Ethereum ETFs, I think we may see an all-time high for Pepe in September. I think that might be the two catalysts right there that absolutely sends Pepe uh, to to uh, to where it needs to be. Um, because I think once Grayscale quits dumping, kind of like they did with Bitcoin, they quit dumping the ETF. You're gonna see massive inflows into the ETF, massive, and I think it's happening. It's gonna happen. Grayscale's gonna run out here in a minute. Gotta run out. I'm banking on Pepe. I'm banking on Pepe too, brother. I'm banking on Pepe. I'm banking on Pepe. I'm banking on Bonk, and I'm banking on Brett. I'm banking on Brett. And I'm banking on Miggles as well. I'm banking on Miggles as well. And one of the reasons that I'm betting on Miggles is because when you open up Coinbase, the actual website to Coinbase, Miggles Miggles is on there. They're doing some promotions for Miggles through Coinbase, so I'm banking on that. Yeah, Ken, we all banking on Pepe, baby. Jasmine too. As we get over here, I'm banking on Jasmine as well. Sitting at 3 cents right now. 3 cents. So sitting at 3 cents. Um, I think that we can definitely see Jasmine at 30 cents, relatively. In a very near future. Uh, if the market takes off, right? The market conditions have to be right, right? Your Ethereum ETFs have to start having positive inflows, which will drive the price of Ethereum up. We have to have rate cuts. We have to, these things have to happen, right? So I think if these things can happen, I think that all tides rise together, right? So I think that when you look at it, all tides rising together, I think that you're going to see some of these projects like Jasmine, Pepe that are tied to Ethereum. You're going to see them really run because they're going to get a boost from Ethereum. Plus, they're going to get a boost from their community. Plus, you're going to get that FOMO. Remember, guys, retail investment's not here yet. Big time retail investment's not here yet. Uh, I did the other day, Big Watch. I threw a little bit more at Miggles. I threw a little bit more at Miggles, and I threw a little bit more at Tim. At Tim. At Tim. Tim's down too. Much like the rest of the market, it's down. So not really too worried about it. But I threw a couple more dollars at Tim too because with Tim, my plan is when you think about it, right now I think it's sitting at $2 million, right? If that thing can get to $4 to $5 million, that's a double up, right? and that's not that far away, right? Given the fact that it was already at 7 million, getting back to that $4 to $5 million mark is very doable, right? So you guys know conservative. So we talk about doable. I'm not going to sit here and tell you XRP is going to $100. Like that's just not feasible, right? But I can tell you can get to $3, right? Tell you, I can tell you can get there. It's doable, right? But I think 4 to 5 million on something like Tim's is doable. I think Miggles, when you look at it at 40 million right now, getting to a $80 million market cap is very, very much doable, especially when you have some big people, behind you. uh, oh man. Okay, Big Watch. Big Watch onboarding people. Big Watch onboarding people, baby. Uh you gotta onboard them, Big Watch. You gotta tell them, baby, like, look, here we go. This is what you gotta jump into right here. Like this is what I'm into. This is what I'm into. This is what I'm buying, man. It's all about onboarding people. I onboard people all the time. People at my job will I'm buying. Oh man. I'm buying too, baby. But yeah, Tim, I mean, you look at something like Tim and even Moby, right? You look at Moby sitting at around two over there on the base chain, sitting around 2 million as well. You look at it and you got to look at these plays and go, okay, if it goes to 4 million, I literally can pull my initial investment out and let the rest ride because I'm just sitting in profit, right? So now if that thing explodes, you're not missing any money, right? You're sitting on pure profit. And with these particular projects that we talk about, the key here is how fast can you get your initial investment out, right? That's the key, right? How fast can you get that initial investment out? So when you look at Rodney's token, they're getting beat. They're getting beat down in this market. Nothing fundamentally has changed with this particular project, right? Nothing's fundamentally changed. Everything that he's been doing over here when it was up around the three, $3, $4, $5 mark, right? Nothing's fundamentally changed. The market has pushed them down, right, to 78 cents. So let's just talk about it for a minute. Let's say you invested down here, right around, let's just say you invested at the 50 cent mark, right? Let's just say you invested at the dollar mark, right? Whatever, wherever you invested, right? Let's say you put 100 in at the dollar mark, right? You got yourself 100 tokens, right? Talk about it in whole numbers, right? If when it got to $2, you were to take, you would have had $200, you would have took your $100 out, you still would have had $100, right? You would have rolled this thing all the way up here to $5 or $6, right? On pure profit. You would have had zero of your dollars invested in on this. It would have been pure profit, right? And you would have been able to take your profit, right? Take your profit from there. You could have rolled this dip down here to 75 cents, put that same $100 that you took out initially back in at 78 cents, waited for this thing to run. You know what's going to run. Waited for this thing to run back up to that $2 mark, take your initial out, and you just put that, you could have put that on rinse and repeat, right? You literally could have put that on rinse and repeat. But that's how you play these projects. You don't leave your money sitting in these things. You don't, not your initial. You don't leave your initial money sitting in there. You just don't. It's too risky. The risk reward is once you take your initial off the table, you really have no risk. The risk is gone. So if that thing goes to $1, I mean, let's say you got $1, you're in $1 profit. That's $1 better than where you were when you initially invested in that, right? And that's how you have to look at it. You get your initial out, you ride the profits as high as you want to ride them, and then when it's time to go, it's time to go. You sit back, you hold on to your initial, you sit back, you wait for the market to pull back, you go back in, and you put it on repeat, and you're sitting on your profit, right? Now, will you miss some that way? Yeah, you'll miss some, but you're gonna miss some whether you leave your money sitting in there or not because you ain't gonna have any more money to invest. So either way, you're gonna miss some projects that take off, but you take the risk off the table when you get your initial out as fast as you can. My rule of thumb is every time I invest in a low market cap meme coin, as soon as it doubles, I take my initial out. At a 2x, I take my initial out, and then I just ride profit. I don't continually, you know, continually play this game with these low market cap tokens. Now Pepe is different, right? Pepe's not a low market cap. It's solidified. Doge, Shib, Pepe, Bonk, Brett, uh, Floki. These guys like that. They're solidified meme tokens, right? They're they're not going anywhere. The price go up, price go down, right? But ultimately, the projects themselves aren't going anywhere. So you can invest into them, dollar cost average into them, and leave your money there for the run. These projects that are sitting at a million, 2 million, 5 million, 6 million, that's not how you play that game. That's not how you play that game. You get your money out as fast as you possibly can. Brett, like we said, sitting at 12 cents. I'll probably buy some more Brett at 11 cents. It'll probably drop down there today. I'll probably buy some more Brett at 11 cents. I'm a big Brett fan. I think Brett's not listed on a lot of tier one exchanges. It will be. It will be. I'm a big Brett. I'm a big Brett fan. I think Brett's gonna move. Like Tim's. Well, let's bring it up. There's Tim's right here. Let's look and see what Tim's did, right? So we talked about Tim's a couple times, right? Uh, I I invest in a lot of blue chips, right? But you flip your money on the memes, right? This is where you can double your money up quick, right? On these memes. If you get in the right one, you can double, you triple your money up quick, right? And then you move that money to more solid plays like Jasmine, like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, like Solana, like BNB, right? But some people, it's a different trading philosophy, Big Watch. So when you look at it, right, people have different, and no trading philosophy is right and no trading philosophy is wrong, right? People that only invest in blue chips, what they're doing is they buy hold, buy hold. They're holding for the long term, right? So when I say I buy Bitcoin and I buy Ethereum, I buy it every week. I buy as much Bitcoin and Ethereum as I do put in my 401k. Why? Because it has a bigger return on investment than my 401k has, right? So that to me is a buy hold for the next 10 to 15, 20 years, right? But people that only buy blue chips, what they're doing is they're buying a cycle, right? They're buying the bear market, they're selling in They're selling in the bull market. They'll wait for that cycle to repeat itself and they'll do it again, right? But they're buy hold. They're not selling. They're not buying and selling every day, so they're not making money on a daily. They may make money on a daily when they look at their wallet, right? When they look at their wallet, oh, crypto up, I make money. Oh, crypto down, I lose money, right? But as far as actually cashing out, right? As far as actually cashing out and actually putting that back into your bank account, they're not doing that on a daily. You got to have tens of thousands in order to really day trade blue chips, right? To make a difference, right? Unless you're leverage trading. Like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a link to Markrts in the description if you guys want to leverage trade. I got about 7 trades open right now, and just as you guys, just as a FYI, they're all longs. I think the market's going up. I don't have any shorts in there. But unless they're leverage trading, you're not going to make money on a daily. Be able to cash out and make money on a daily, I should say, right? So that's one philosophy of trading: buy and hold. The other philosophy is to buy, hold, and play around in meme coins where you possibly could be 2x in your money one way or the other, right? Either up or down, right? Getting your initials out, putting them back into your account and riding on profit, right? That's the other way of trading, right? And the the third way of trading is to, if you have a lot of money inside of the market, is to literally try to day trade the blue chips, right? You try to day trade them. A slight move up can make you a lot of money if you have a lot of money inside of the market, right? So I don't know. It's just whatever fits your style. I make the majority of my money on a day-to-day basis on memes, and I'm holding on to my blue chips for that book for that bear market, right? So I try to hit on all angles, right? I try to hit on all angles. So you look at this market cap of Tim sitting at 1.8 million, right? Great volume. Here's one of the things you got to look at. This is important. Not a lot of people look at this. What's the 24-hour volume, right? It's this is at 636K. Great volume, right? Good morning, Elmo. Good morning, brother. So great volume here, right? So now you have a low market cap token with good volume. And we're just talking about Tim, and I'm not saying you need to buy Tim, but just kind of showing you guys kind of how I look at these things, right? You got a low market cap, you got good volume. And the market's down, so you would expect the token to be down, right? So you're sitting at 1.8 million. So if you bought this right now, 1.8 million, you'd say, all right, at 4 million, I'm going to take my initial investment out. So let's say you put $100 in there. Let's say you put $100 in there at 4 million. At 4 million, it's just over $200, right? It's just over $200. And you take your 100 out, right? Now you're letting the rest ride on pure profit. First of all, you can sleep at night, right? First of all, you can sleep at night because your money's out, right? Now you're riding on profit. Second of all, what happens if this thing doubles, right? You're holding on to it and it doubles. It goes from 4 to 8. Let's just say it goes from 4 to 8 million. Now you're sitting on that $200 profit again, right? You got a choice. You got a choice to make. You can either take half and let that other 100 ride, or you can let it all ride, right? But either way, you're up. You're up either way. This is how people get up. This is how people make money. So if you were to look at this and say, I bought at 3 million, I bought at 2 million, I bought at 1 million, you're down. You're down already, right? So now you're hoping that this thing runs, right? You're hoping that it runs. So it will run though. You look at 1.8 million, got up to around 7 million. Volume's good. Volume's ticking up already. Volume's good. You know, so something like that. That's how you got to play these meme tokens. Like, and you can't fall in love with these memes, right? You look at Miggles, man. I love Miggles, right? I think Miggles is gonna explode, right? Jump on Coinbase's main page, it's on there. You know, they got it right on their main page. You know, they're doing all this stuff, right? 38 million. Look at the volume, right? Look at where it was. There's a double up opportunity here. There's definitely a double up opportunity here. Will it happen? I don't know. I have no idea. We don't have crystal balls, but there's an opportunity. Crash though, man. Crash is the big. You can tell. Like, look at the big winners of the board, right? You look at who's up. This list right here is set up by biggest percent gains in 24 hours, right? So you look at Crash, man. Crash is beating all the rest of these tokens for biggest gains in 24 hours. It's beating Jasmine. It's beating Miggles. It's beating Tim's. Um, it's beating Brett. It's beating Toshi. Um, it's beating a lot of these DeFi plays that we play, and it's Crash. Crash is sitting at the top of the board. Numbers are the numbers. Look at Uno Deck sitting up there at number 2. What the hell is going? What the hell is going on around here? Okay, I see you. I see you. And then obviously Mego sitting at number 3 of all that we talk about. You got 1, 2, and 3. Um, and then obviously Tim took a hit. You know, sitting down here at the bottom. It's the last token on the board. Took a hit last night, but that hit is opportunity. Um, that hit to me is opportunity. I'm going to take this opportunity today, I think, um, and add some more, and see if I can't double that up real quick. Daddy token, man, come on, Daddy, let's go, baby. Look it's on its way up, 83 cents. We looked at this, man. This thing rose. It was 78 cents last time. We just looked at a couple minutes ago. So definitely doing it. It looks like it's on the way up, right? Looks like it's on the way up. This is when you want to catch these things. We catch these things when they're slightly starting to move up. When they're slightly starting to move up. All right, Ken. Good to see you. I'm about to close down in a minute, man. I'm about to close down in a minute myself. I gotta get to work. Gotta get to work. But let's go ahead and look at this market one last time before we get out of here. See what we got going on in the hour over here. Looks green on the hour. Oh my God, baby. Look at that, big watch. Look at that, baby. Look at that, baby. We there, baby. We there. Look at that big watch. Look at that. Look at that board on the hour, baby. Look at that board on the hour, Selmo. Look at that board, baby. Woo. Ken, that's a good way to step out. That's a good way to step out right there. Ken, man, I'm glad you're back, man. That's a lot of green. That is a lot of green, baby. On the hour, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Woo woo. That's a good way to end this joint. XRP in red. Yeah, XRP gonna fall back a little bit. You know, just because it was up so much. It's gonna catch the market, right? It's always gonna catch the market. Where is XRP? I bet you it's just down a little though. Not much. Yeah, 65 cents. It's just down a little. Not down much. 0.5%. It'll catch up. It'll catch up. Yo, look at that board though, baby. Look at that board. Woo. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Money making. You smell that money. Oh, I can smell that money. But all right, guys, we're up out of here this morning. That's a good way to end the stream. with that big green board. That's a great way to end it. I want to tell you guys, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know I kind of been, missing in action a little bit on X, on the X platform. That's not an accident. That's on purpose. Um, yeah, XRP Army they'll pump that back up here in a minute. I needed to take a little bit of break from some of the social media platforms that I was on. I got some stuff going on that I needed to get some time. And that was the one that I chose to kind of take a step back from a little bit. I'm still posting on there, just not as much as I usually do. But yo, we'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be up. We'll be at it. We'll be doing our thing over there here in a little while. But I got to concentrate on some other stuff that I got going on. And but I definitely not gonna stop the YouTube, man. Uh, X Twitter. Yeah, it's just there was a lot of time devoted there, and I needed to divert that time to something else. I needed to divert that time to some other stuff that I got going on. So, but definitely will be back really posting on X. I'm not sure when, but soon. Got to take care of some stuff. Got to take care of some stuff. But definitely enjoying what we got going on over here on YouTube, man. Uh, doesn't say. Yeah, I know Big Watch, man. Like, but I always like to let people know, like when I'm kind of taking a break from something, I like to let people know. And it's not that I don't post over there; it's just that it's just not as much. Got some stuff going on, so definitely looking to ramp that up here pretty soon. But gotta take care of some stuff first. But definitely not YouTube, guys. We are up. We are at it on YouTube, guys. So subscriber base going up, everything going up on YouTube. Subscribers are going up, watch hours are going up, everything's going up. Hit that like button on your way out of here, guys. Yo, FOMC meeting today, guys. 2:30 is the press conference. That's when we're really gonna know, really gonna get a feel of what's going on the day. Uh, and what we're gonna look at in September. So I think we're gonna, get a rate cut in September. That's what everybody's got baked in. I think that's going to send the markets a little bit. As we looked at today, there's a lot of positive stuff going on in crypto, guys. A lot of positive stuff. And you know, I think we're just waiting. We're waiting for this market to send. With all this positive news and all this positive stuff that we got, it's just a matter of time, right? It's a matter of time, and it's a matter of getting some of this stuff out of the way, right? The XRP case, if they can settle that next week, man, that's a huge leap forward for getting some of this junk out of the way, right? That case where the SEC gave up on the 10 cryptos, that's a major leap forward. Avalanche, you know, moving forward with the California DMV and putting their DMV records and titles and stuff on the blockchain. Huge move forward, right? Jersey City, New Jersey, buying Bitcoin ETFs. Wisconsin buying Bitcoin ETFs to put into their retirement plans. Huge move forward, guys. The Mount Gox situation, we got to put that behind us. Got to get that out of the way. Got to put that behind us, right? Just pay the money out. Let's take what the market gives us and let's move forward. Coinbase, got to settle this Coinbase case as well. Once that's settled up, I think we're going to be fine there. But a lot of good stuff going on in this market. So we're going to be in full send mode here pretty soon. So with that, we'll get back at it on Friday. Hopefully we see an all green on Friday and we close the week out strong. So with that, we up out of here until Friday, guys. You guys have a good one, and watch out for the videos. We'll keep you guys up to date. Turn that bell notification on. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Push us up in the old algorithm. All that good stuff. hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. We are up out of here. You guys have a tremendous Wednesday. Tune into that FOMC meeting because it will drive the markets, guys. We up out. Bye.